Thank you, Jesus.
But Jesus put in that word. Come on, read verse 1.
Saying, let us alone. What have we to do with thee, thou Jesus of Nazareth?
Hold on now. Jesus would have kept that. He would have said something to you. Jesus would have said, he said, hey, wait a minute. You're preaching this kingdom word. You're preaching the word. Now, what are we to do? What are you doing here? What you come? He wouldn't have preached that word. And that dude said, hey, what are we to do with you? What you doing with it? We ain't never experienced this before.
Hallelujah.
Because we've been faking the church for years.
Jesus.
We even been taking communion. I'm talking to somebody. Oh, hold on, office in church. But Bill, man, I'm rolling every time you see him. Ain't happy about nothing like in the past. When you see somebody not happy in the past, something ain't going right in their life. It's too many people in church that are unhappy.
Hallelujah.
And we don't pass by demons, but refuse to believe because they need an answer. So you don't need an answer. You need deliverance.
Amen.
Your praise is part of your life that need to be set free by Jesus.
Hallelujah.
Oh, well, I'm saved, but if you say why you didn't get saved till you confessed it, you had to do something to get saved. You had to confess Jesus as your Savior. It wasn't no automatic. Why do you think these things are automatic when you were automatic? You say, why you do what everybody ain't saying? He comes to take away the sins of the world. So why everybody what I say? Because everybody ain't confess Jesus. So you think because you don't got to say you ain't got to confess something to get something off you. You got areas in your life that demons are still messing with you. But since you see the movie Exorcism, you think, ain't nothing to me. I know what I'm doing sometimes. You know, I get some of you up here to pray for you, and you ain't know nothing you did. And they came back. Because you don't know what happened. You could have been set free from that problem you have in your life, was holding you up from going forward, but you didn't even come back to get that off you. And you don't even remember what you did when you was up here.
Thank you, Jesus.
And I had to call you back to come back. When you don't even remember what you did. You've been oppressed by a devil that's here in a part of your life. And you was about to get set free. But you didn't want everybody to see you. Because you ain't possessed. I know, but you need deliverance. You got a demon oppressing you, demonizing. In areas of your life, demonizing you. You can't get ahead for nothing. You can't, some things you can't get done. No matter what you try to do, you can't get it to happen.
Amen.
And you've been tormented by spirits of different things because you put you down. And you sit around like ain't nothing wrong with you because you come to church and thought you saved.
Thank you, Jesus.
The demons in the church. Amen. Oppressing God's people. What do you think they have? They in the church oppressing God's people. So they won't rise up to be what they're supposed to be. So they won't become what God called them to do. And we sit around fingers out the word. No, it's in the church. Glory to God. Y'all in the house? Y'all all right?
Amen.
Look at your neighbor, see if anything manifested yet. Come on, good thing.
Saying, let us alone. What have we to do with thee, thou Jesus of Nazareth?
Look what the demon said.
Art thou come to destroy us?
Hold on. Demon said, leave us alone. People come up here with prayer. First thing they say most time, leave me alone. Don't you see that? Now he had a demon. What do you think you ain't got one? You speak and leave me alone. And when you don't speak, it's in your mind. You can hear it saying going on in your mind. While I'm praying for you, leave me alone. And it ain't you because you the one came up for prayer. And you standing for prayer, and I'm praying for you and say, leave me alone. And you don't know it's a demon. The first thing the demon wants when the fire of God, when the light shine in darkness, the demon wants to say, leave me alone, because if you keep shining that light, I'm going to have to leave. I'm losing my power. I'm losing my authority. I won't be able to destroy their life no more. I won't be able to kill them no more. I won't be able to kick them out no more. And you sit back like it ain't nothing. And you wonder why going to church, paying your time, doing everything you think is right, you still can't get what you need to get. When you know God got something special for you, great for you, and mighty for you. But you're afraid because of what people may think. Jesus Christ. Come on, give me some rest of this here.
Art thou come to destroy us? I know thee who thou art, the Holy One of God. And Jesus rebuked him, saying, hold thy peace and come out of
Hold it right there. Jesus said, hold your peace and come out of here. And guess what happened? What did happen?
And when the unclean spirit had torn him and cried with a loud voice, he came out of him.
Holy Spirit, it wasn't over there. That was on the spirit. It was a demon leader. It tore out of him, ripped out of him. And he hollered because it ripped something. Because it was holding on to something. But it ripped something. It left on my soul. It left on my conscience. It left on the feeling. And I'm free. I'm free. And you ain't got to praise it and worship God. You feel different, but you ain't praising God. It ripped out of him. That thing was holding me back. It was holding me back. I know I'm supposed to have more money because I'm supposed to be blessed in the house of God. I know I'm supposed to be living better because I'm supposed to be doing the work of God. I know I'm supposed to be more healthier and so I'll be able to do what God called me to do. But something keep hindering me because every time things keep tying me up.
Thank you, Jesus.
What else is this?
And when the unclean spirit had torn him, he cried with a loud voice. He came out of him. And they were all amazed, in so much that they questioned among themselves.
Hold it right there. They was amazed. What? We in the church. A church that has already been formed before Jesus came. And they never seen this here. Because the kingdom hadn't came yet. But the kingdom is here. You don't have to stay depressed. You don't have to stay demonized. Demonized means they torment you. They tell you you'll never make it. They tell you God lying to you. They tell you it's fake. They tell you it ain't real. You sit in the church, listen to a demon when you see somebody get prayed about they fake it. That's a demon speaking to you. And you ain't recognize. I'm trying to educate you. Shut up. Because you need to realize that stop thinking you're going to do an exorcism when you need deliverance. You're being demonized. You tried everything you can to get it right, and it won't get right. You done working hard, doing all this stuff, and you still can't get where you need to be. You're being demonized. And when it manifests, see, I know some folks here are oppressed, that they can't go forth in their future, and their lives are wasting away. They're being demonized, but they're so bold and don't think it's part of their conscience. Think about what they want to do. So the demon will trick them so much to they think it's what they want to do. But they sit back and be depressed about where they at. With nobody around. But in front, they tell me I'm doing what I want to do. If I want to do better, I do better. But when they get by themselves, they're depressed. Demon torment them. Glory to God. Because they worry about people, man. It's time to be set free. It's time for you to go on life. The devil don't want you to become what God wants you to become. The devil don't want you to do what God wants you to do. Why you oppressed? He didn't mind going to church. He don't mind you coming to church, but ain't nothing changing in your life. Ain't God good? That's why people stop to dismiss church. Because they come in and they're demon, and because they're not getting delivered. So now they don't come to church that much. Because they don't think they can demonize. They've been demonized every day, but they miss church. Because they figure they need to do something else instead of coming to church. But they want to work at the church. Because the devil will trick them to demonize them so much in their finances and in their money until they feel they got to go get it instead of come to the hospital. Demonize. Come on, give me some more of that.
And they were all amazed, insomuch that they questioned among themselves, saying, what thing is this?
What is it? Now, they said, look, I'm sorry. They said, what thing is this? Now, we never seen that though. Church still running from it. Church still running from it. People of God sitting there dying from different diseases and cancer and everything, and the church ain't doing no deliverance. People finance in the place, work hard, make enough money to do everything, but can't do nothing. buy something else to make them feel good. Can't get nowhere. I deserve it. You deserve to be free. You don't deserve to be depressed. You can't hardly eat, can't hardly live. Trying to impress somebody else. And you don't think you don't need to live? Just give me something with four wheels to crank up. I'm free. No more chains holding me. I'm blessed. Sure, growing up on something new. And all this here trying to put you in there. And you're right, I'm going to get it. Not me. Because I'm free. Glory to God. But you can't tell that's a spirit of the world. It was amazing to see in this thing. These spirits. Because they had never seen it. It was amazing, this man. Because the kingdom is here. Look at that, the kingdom is here. You ain't got to stay in the ship. He said, I come to heal the broken heart, come set the captives free. You ain't got to stay like that. But first you got to know that you need it. Because I see it manifesting you all the time. You get mad at it and you think it's you. Ain't you? That's a demon. And you don't know it's a demon until you get prayed. But that was a demon manifesting. But you don't recognize it. Bible said, watch as well as pray. Why? Because you saved. Feeling the Holy Ghost with fire. You got a mind. You keep going on with your demon prayer for yourself. But still being demonized. So you want to live heaven on earth. You ain't got to wait to get to heaven to have peace. Amen. You ain't got to wait to get to heaven to be healed and healthy and wealthy. Hallelujah. You ain't got to wait to get to heaven. Why? Why the world don't live good and you don't live good? And you're the kingdom of God. Amen. You're a child of the Most High. How do I outlive me? Amen. And I go to church and praise the Most High God. Amen. Because I really don't know who I am. I'm being demonized. Y'all gonna be halfway church, halfway praise, and halfway worship. Our priorities have changed through the years. God used to be our life, now he's a part of our life. Because that demon of oppression against us, trying to possess us. Glory to God. Glory to God. Y'all with me? It was amazing. Let me go to another scripture because we're quiet here. Go to Luke 8:26. Now I'm going to show you something. Say hallelujah, Jesus. Ain't God good? Amen. Ain't God good? Hallelujah. Say hallelujah, Jesus. Because you just look at your neighbor and say, you need deliverance. Look at him and say, oh yeah, you need it bad. You ain't want to say it. You need it bad. Ain't nothing wrong with you saying you need deliverance. You say you want everything to go right in your life. You want your finances to change. You want doors to open for you and get everything God got for you. You worry about what people, I don't care what they say. That's why I'm preaching this word and putting it on Facebook. Because they got demons in the church. They're everywhere in the church. That's why the church can't get along. Spirit of division. Spirit of pride. Spirit of greed. When God made a church, when you go to church and you get a man to seed and not the offering. Bless the man. Why? Because now it's more about greed instead of about God. Blessing the church, blessing the man of God, woman of God. What is that? Give him all of it. But you see all up to the big ones on TV. My first seed going up, TVN. Word network. Ain't God good? Get to talk on this here. Ain't God good? Oh, Lord, ain't God good? Come on, read the rest of what it says.
And they arrived at the country of the Gadarenes, which is over against Galilee. And when he went forth to the land, there met him out of the city a certain man.
Hold it right there. He was coming. He was going over. He came to Gadarenes. He met a certain man. Go ahead.
And when he went forth to land, there met him out of the city a certain man which had devils long time, and wear no clothes.
Hold it right there. Say possessed.
Possessed.
He possessed. That man that was in church being delivered. He said, who are your people come out? Loose the man. This man. He exorcism. He possessed. He's going around with no clothes on. You walk around, see people all around you possessed, walk around, and you think they went crazy. They got demons.
Amen. Amen.
But you don't want to admit they got demons because you don't believe in demons. You got family members that got demons.
Amen.
You think it's addiction on drugs. It's a demon that got them addicted.
Thank you, Jesus.
But you don't know how to pray. Lord, please help me. You help them. Then I can make you take your hands off my people.
Amen.
God, you really don't know how to pray for them. Lord help them. It ain't none of God. That's the devil come to steal, cheat, destroy.
Hallelujah.
And when you don't know how to do a warfare and begin to rebuke them demons and cast them demons down and know how to deal with those things and begin to go pray to God about it. Someone say, pray for me. I said, I'm going to pray the demon get off on them. I'm not praying to God about that. When you ask me to pray, you're praying for me to go warfare for you. You ain't praying for me to go to God for you, because my God not slack to some of his promises. What he say he's going to do, he's going to surely do. You ain't going to make me doubt God coming to pray for you. All the prayers on the internet. Facebook. Lord help me. Lord already done helped me. You want to see Jesus again?
Jesus.
This time I think Jesus said, no, I ain't going now.
Amen.
I went down there one time for all these folks.
Hallelujah.
Y'all with me?
Amen.
I went there one time, though. I ain't got to go again. So that's sacrifice for everybody. You don't have to sacrifice lambs and goats no more. Jesus Christ will pay the price. People don't even know how to pray.
Jesus.
Because religion done snuck in and they don't want to admit that they need to live. So they blame God. Like God ain't who he say he is. They blaming God. The church is blaming God for their condition. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me. I'm putting it out there. Hey, you don't tell the truth. Going on fast is the God instead of going on fast to get rid of that demon. Jesus said these guys only come out through fasting to pray. So sometimes church like on fast to get rid of that demon that's over your city. You go on a fast praying to God. Jeez, when he plain told you these kind of come out my fast and pray. I'm going on fast. I need God to move. No, you need to go on fast to break that flesh obsession. So when you go against that demon and put on the whole armor of God, he won't be able to get through your armor.
Amen.
But that ain't what you've been taught. Y'all, that ain't what you've been taught. God the one ain't doing his job.
Jesus.
That's what you've been taught. It's God the reason why I'm where I'm at. He got me here for his glory. Huh? That's what you've been taught. Because you don't know how to put on your battle clothes. And you don't know how to walk. Y'all ain't saying nothing. You know how you got where you at? Because when you see it, you went to praying to God to rebuke the adversary. Amen. When you say it, you say, the devil, you a liar. I rebuke you in the mighty name of you. Get your hand on my father. Get your hand on my body. Just want please heal me. He said, who told you say?
Jesus.
That ain't what you've been taught. Read it, sister, what is that?
And wear no clothes, neither board in any house, but in the tombs. But when he saw Jesus, he cried out and fell down before him.
Hold it right now. When he seen Jesus, say Jesus.
Jesus.
Say the king is on the scene.
It's on the scene.
That devil ain't got no business standing up to you. But when you got one yourself, he ain't gonna say nothing to you. When he seen Jesus, for Jesus even said anything, this man was possessed. possession in other places. But possession is very few people that's possessed. Most of the people possessed in the mental institution. And they feed them medicine to keep quiet. Because they don't know how to deal with it.
Amen.
That child that you see acting out in school, and he sometimes act out the wrong way, that he possessed. He needs deliverance. He oppressed.
Thank you, Jesus.
And you right, he ain't no accident because you gonna shout everything in there. But that demon ride over, take over him. And he go to acting out. And he don't know why he acting out after he's over. And he go to crying. Because if he done something, he don't know why he did it. Some of y'all ain't here. But anyway, we don't have a regular children right now. But we'll get them later. But they don't know a demon took over. Some things you done you regret now. That wasn't you. It was the demon took over. You oppressed to try to destroy your life and your success. Because if you want to be a lawyer, how are you going to go commit a crime? That wasn't you. Glory to God. Y'all know? Read the rest of this. What it said.
When he saw Jesus, he cried out and fell down before him, and with a loud voice saying, "What have I to do with thee, Jesus, thy Son of God, Most High? I beseech thee, torment me not."
Hold it right there. He said, Jesus, look, he had the right to torment him. You got power, just like you power to authority over the devil. See, what you don't realize, you can deliver yourself. Because Jesus Christ delivered you. Because it says in the name of Jesus, every knee got to bow, every demon got to obey. But you don't even deliver yourself. But that's all right, I can do it for you. But anyway, when you got the power in the mighty name of Jesus to exercise this demon press your life when you were rebuking and casting. Ain't nothing special. He said, these signs shall follow those that believe. How many believers in the house?
Hallelujah.
How many believers in the house?
Hallelujah.
You being depressed in your life. What happened when you can't get to a church? What happened when you can't everything? What happened when you at a place where you can't call a preacher? When you can't call, what you gonna do?
Jesus. Glory to God.
That's right. I'm praying, but now I ain't praying for you. For what? You gonna do it to listen to somebody else? Go to the doctor. Jesus said, well, go see your physician first and get your pills and then come see me. He didn't tell the guy that was in the church, sitting in the synagogue. He said, come out. He knew what it was. But you supposed to be saints of God. You don't even know what it is. First thing you think is something with your grandma had. Your blood pressure going up. Because you being oppressed by a demon, when Jesus said, by him stripes you been healed. And your blood pressure going up, and the first thing you want to do is go to see the doctor instead of rebuking that spirit of generational curses that's been wrecking on my family for all these years because you don't have a mindset to do it. Talk to me, somebody. Give me a hand clap or something. Tell me that God won't leave. Walk around, come out, you Jesus, put it on the side of the road, they said, Jesus, now time. Because why? The church is not knowledgeable when it comes to being demonized. Because they think demonized is for the world. Why would the devil demonize somebody he already got? He don't demonize them, he possesses them. Because they don't have Jesus. You dealing with some people that possess. They act silly. They just... And they never right. You talking about they ain't right. They slow. They possess. But they give them little pills to slow them down.
Amen.
Drug pills. Some of y'all grown might take them. So they be tired going on there with their eyes down there. Can't do nothing. Slipping over, bumping their head against everything. And you think you help him. You know they're repressing that demon, and when they get him 80, he's going to take over. You ain't doing nothing spiritually to deliver. You're just suppressing that spirit. So he can't act out much because they ain't got the strength. But we don't think like that, do we? Y'all know how? Y'all quiet in here now. Let me get closer to the camera. I ain't getting nothing. Maybe they gonna clap out there. Y'all with me? I'm trying to bring you something. He possessed. You're not possessed. See, but you think you don't deliver. And so what you do, you try to stay away from it. It ain't none of me. Thank you, Jesus. Dave. Thank you, Jesus. I got the Holy Ghost. You go to think of him. Can't get nothing to go right in that some part of your life. See, one thing, the one level of the hold on. You got one oppression in your life to destroy your whole life. Being demonized in one area in your life and destroy your whole life. Look at a young person. A young person can make one wrong decision and destroy the rest of their life. And they don't even have sense enough to know that.
Amen.
Because they being demonized. And they get mad at the people that try to help them. Because they don't understand. How you gonna listen to somebody 30 years old? Ain't he lived yet? Ain't even lived yet? Ain't been through much of nothing. And you take them authority over somebody that's been around longer than that. You being depressed and demonized. The blind lead the blind, both fall in the ditch. Eventually all that's gonna fall. Eventually all that's gonna fall. Because you're dealing with unexperienced people. They got some more mistakes to make before they can be educated in this situation. Y'all know? Ooh, glory to God. Y'all quiet in here. Y'all. But when you demonize, you can't see that. All you see is the day. You can't see your future. The devil got a spirit of manipulation. He will manipulate you. And you end up places where you never thought you'd be. Because of the spirit of manipulation. But by you being saved, you can't manipulate it. The devil is another night. Y'all ain't saying, y'all look at me, let me get over here, let me get my pulpit. I feel safe in the pulpit. He loves me, get him now, get him too. I'm coming at you. Y'all hear that in your stomach? I'm coming at you. What did it say? Raise your hand, what did it say? Tell me what it say. I'm coming at you, what did he say? See, you ain't gonna make me say something. You know he said something. Which one of y'all he said something to? Raise your hand. I get him right now. You don't want to admit it. I'll get you. I'll get you, demon. What did he say? He went to move her. You know he did. He answered me back. No, you ain't. Because they can play. See, you can't see what's going on in here. And the person won't admit it because they don't want to stand up and be like everybody see it. Pride comes before a fall. When you speak, when you see that thing, you better move. Pride comes before a fall. When God begins to reveal some things and you sit there like you're prideful, get ready to fall. Because as I speak, that demon, when Jesus came on see that demon bow down. When I speak like this, it'll be some of y'all might even think about your fried chicken. Glory to God. And y'all looking at your car. That demon got you looking at your car. Children go to aggravate. See that? Just move. You better.
But he had commanded the unclean spirit to come out of the man. But oftentimes it had caught him, and he was kept bound with chains.
Y'all heard that? He was bound with chains. This guy was possessed. Listen.
He was bound with chains and fetters. And he break the bands.
He break the bands. He's strong.
And was driven out of the devil into the wilderness. And Jesus asked him, saying, what is thy name? And he said, Legion, because many devils were entered into him. And
most times you possess, you got more than one demon. He called them legion. They work together. The kingdom of darkness is not unorganized. You know what I'm saying? I've seen people acting crazy, but when the police come up, they act like they got sick. That demon ain't crazy. Y'all ain't talking. That demon got a lot of shit. But y'all think the demon's all, he got a lot of sin. Didn't you see that demon when Jesus came out, he bowed down? He know what he doing, man. Look at now, don't get me rid of me today now. He said, what's your name? He said, Legion. So you're not possessed. You're oppressed. And a lot of decisions you make is because you're oppressed. Most of the time you make decisions when you feel like you're not loved. When you feel like nobody don't care. Y'all with me? Yeah. When you feel like nobody see you. And you only steal when you feel like you ain't gonna make it. And ain't nobody gonna help you. So you do silly stuff. And that's why when you get caught, you say, I don't know why I did that. When God tell you to do some things, or pray time, you get a prayer, this demon begin to pressure, well, you need to do this. God understands. What did the devil do? What the devil do the same tricks he did with Eve? What did he tell Eve? What the same thing he tell you?
Amen.
You're not sure they're going to die. God understands. Amen. And you end up doing stuff that's hindering your blessing that was right around the corner. God was getting ready to do some supernatural things in your life, and you hinder it by being oppressed by a demon. Because you was thinking more worldly, and that demon oppressed you when you couldn't move in the Spirit of God. God said, give it. You said, that Spirit said, oppression said, oh, you know what you got to do. You know what you got to do. But God said, do it. You know with it? And every time God gets ready to bless you, that demon oppress you in those areas of your life. That's why I tell people, when the enemy come at you, God doing something. And the enemy want to stop what God get ready to do. Whatever your concern is, God is doing it right now. That's why you ought to praise God when the devil come up against you and tell you God ain't moving. You'll say, God, thank you for moving. God, thank you for doing this. I thank you for doing this. God, thank you for having more money. I thank you, God. When the devil is not going to oppress me, because God is blessing you. But when you don't recognize the enemy, you'll fall right into the trap every time. Just like Eve did. Because Eve thought God had lied to them or was holding something back from them. Everything she wanted, she already had. Everything she needed, she already had. What she was seeking when she bit the fruit, she already had it. That's a relationship with God. Knowing everything. He come with a cooler day, spending time with him and everything. And what she would, when she bit, that she would know good, she already knew all she didn't know. And when the enemy do the same thing to you, you already know that God won't bless you with that, but the enemy tell you, say, no, bite. Because you bite, you're going to get more. And you end up getting less. Took God out of the equation. See, you don't look for supernatural remedies. You look for worldly remedies. That's what some of y'all end up doing. Worldly stuff when things get tight. Because you're not looking for a supernatural remedy. You're looking for a natural remedy. So you begin to do natural stuff instead of doing, oh, God, what would you have me do? Where would you have me go? What would you have me do to this? Because this ain't enough to do this. What would you have me do? You don't even see that. You don't even do that. God, I'm just coming up, but God, what would you have me do with it? Because this is not going to suffice it. What would you have me do with this? And God won't give you no strength because you ain't asked for nothing. Because you already came up with a remedy. That's when you're oppressed. I want you to know, this man was, this guy needed exorcism. This guy needed to be, he wasn't only need deliverance, but he needed to be set free because he was naked. This other guy was in the church. He was oppressed by the, and he didn't start manifesting until Jesus began to preach the kingdom. That's why when we start preaching certain things, watch certain stuff start happening in the atmosphere. Watch when we start preaching the blood of Jesus and God moving, watch when stuff, people start moving, going to the back, all of a sudden the devil get on your backwards, things start happening. Why? Because demons don't want you to give it. That's why some of your pain comes when you've been oppressed. When you're in church, the demons start oppressing you more when your deliverance get close. And you don't have to get up and walk out. Because you don't look at it anymore. Because you saved. You saved. And go right out there in your car and pick a top wall. And before you get up the pocket line, it's already gone. That time don't work that quick. Y'all understand? But because those people of God, we are ignorant to the devil's devices. We refuse to believe after centuries, after the word of God comes, after things of the enemy, these things, all important things that they're trying to seek God, people, all the things that religion stayed up, but all the things that help you get delivered and become what God wants you has been pushed back, moved out the way. So you have a word, but you don't have the how to do. How do I become this prophet? How do I become this man of God? You got to first be delivered. You cannot move in the realm of the spirit and get what God promised you without being delivered. Because the devil will depress you every time. You're important. It's an urgency that you get delivered. Because in order for you to go forward in your life, you're in a hurry, but you ain't in a hurry to get delivered. You're in a hurry to get the stuff. You want what God got for you, but you don't ready to get delivered. And what's him you was oppressing you is that demon.
Thank you, God. Hallelujah, Jesus.
But you've been taught religion so long till you don't even think about it. The subject. If God say one thing, and this happened this way, something's wrong. And it ain't gone. I got to recognize I'm being oppressed by the enemy. And like I said, you're getting older and grayer and wrinkler and still haven't realized that you're oppressed by the enemy. You're being demonized. Keep shouting over it. Keep jumping up and down over it. Keep reading over it. Keep praying over it. You still can't get nowhere. Is anything too hard for God?
No.
Why is it taking you so long to get what God promised you? Because you spend less time working on you than you do anything else. Woo! And verse stop.
Hallelujah.
And knowing you, all you do is think about something. Think about something you want right now and see how many voices you hear. Think about something you want to do supernatural and see how things tell you can't do it. Hear that voice inside you that tell you can't do it. That ain't going to happen. Every time God said, I'm going to bless you, listen to that voice inside you. Say, yeah, he said that last time. Hey, I'm waiting on my blessing. I'm listening to that voice inside you. Listen to that demon that you say you don't have. You say you believe the word of God. You say it's the word of God. You believe what God says. But listen to that voice that come out of you. Y'all understand? Ain't that real stuff? And when you gonna start paying attention to what's coming out of you? Them thoughts that ain't your thoughts, because you're a believer. You're a believer. You believe in miracles. You believe in signs and wonders. Why that thought coming to me? Coming out of me. Oh, Jesus. And it come to oppress you, so you won't get that girl. Instead of you praising God, that's why I say praise it, praise it. But you can't praise it because of the demonized. You being demonized. And all you think about what you're going through, because what that is being oppressed. So you can't praise God because of your demon. And you don't even know you're being oppressed by demons. Y'all ain't saying nothing either. There's some good stuff right here. Make sure you put that on Facebook on channel 5. Give me the rest of this. What's that? See that?
And they told him that he would not command them to go out into the deep. And there was there an herd of many swine.
Well, Jesus had authority to the David. He said, Lord, look here. See, some of y'all don't know, but deep is you go in your animals. Some of y'all got some stuff around there that you don't even know is demonized. But you don't pay no attention. Because you ain't spiritual like that.
Jesus.
Oh, glory to God. Y'all ain't saying see, you don't pay attention when all you do is especially when something happens, when you see the action of something, you know. How do you know your children? How do you know your children? All of a sudden, something changes about them. You don't even pay no attention until something happens. Bang. You don't even know when you're under spiritual attack. Being a saint, being a child of God. You can't look at them. You can look at it and tell something wrong, and you don't know what to do. Until something happens, and you want to beat them or punish them, but you've seen it before it happened. You've seen the change come over. You see them acting out. You see them spending time in their room like they don't really do. But you don't know what to do. But fuss. And argue. And tell them what they ain't. And tell them what they ain't going to do. And all you do is feed the demon. Oh, y'all quiet.
Hallelujah.
Because the spirit of rebellion get on them. And when the spirit of rebellion get on them, that window going over. That's telling that crack that door going. You know we found, you know, they'll find a way. Everything you tell them don't do, they find a way to do it. Because they're demon oppressed, they nice old kind of. Yeah, but we, as saints, this thing is happening in our houses. Because we don't pay no attention to the demon forces that we up against. Jesus. And then when something happens, you talk to the devil. You let it do it. And you watch the demon. And you didn't do nothing about it. They didn't just bad, they became bad. Y'all ain't saying that they became bad because you let them become bad. Because you didn't see the spirits that they was up against. They became rebellious. They weren't rebellious, but they became rebellious. They became religious. They was born like that. They weren't always like that, but they became that.
Amen.
Now you stuck with it. Because you didn't do it. And now you try to do something about it. It's up. Well, y'all ain't saying.
Amen.
Y'all in the house?
Hallelujah.
Y'all look at that you're working with. Mom said I'm working with you. Work with it, Mama, work with it. Come on, do the rest of it.
And they besought him that he would not command them to go out into the deep. And there were there a herd of many swine feeding on the mountain. And they besought him that he would suffer them to enter into them. And he suffered them. Then went the devils out of the man and entered into the swine.
Let me tell y'all something. Them demons are smart. The demons knew that the people in that town fed on them swine. And they knew if he put them in the swine and they drive that vine, if he drive their swine, they food, they're going to run him out of town.
Jesus.
Y'all better read the story. So you think them demons are dumb. Jesus sung into the swine ran off the hill, went into the water, the city people came out and said, hey, you need to get away from him. Because we can't eat no pig feet.